Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yeah, Helga's telling me what to do. Oh, look, helicopters! You know how I feel about helicopters. I'm taking this too wide. No, there's no fence, so we're okay. I love a helicopter. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Wow. Sorry, spending too much time envying the helicopter journey. Sugar. Envying the helicopter journey, smashing into the rails over here. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I was going to say American Truck Simulator for a minute there. I don't know what happens to me sometimes. My brain doesn't attach properly, but it's Euro Truck Simulator 2. You could tell because it's a Euro style truck because they have to be shorter, which is the reason why they're overcabs, because we need shorter trucks for our roads apparently. So there's a legal limit on them. That's why they're sort of squidged up. It makes sense, doesn't it, when you think about it? Anyway, we are taking an articulated load of milk to Sweden. So we've got 8 hours and 48 minutes remaining on the trip, and it's worth 57,000, and we're getting close to the 9 million point actually at this point in time. But yeah, we're giving it a try to go over here. I haven't quite made my mind up where I want to go next. There was a comment from Hatman just recently asking whether I'd made my mind up where I want to go next. I haven't really. We're kind of. I kind of feel like I should finish Sweden off because we've got Malmo here, we've got Trelleborg, this is where we're going, this Kalmar. But I feel like we should finish off Sweden first, and then I guess that then moves us into Finland over here to do that side. And unfortunately, that probably means we have to go into Russia to finish off that side. So we don't want to be driving in Russia at the moment, just because we don't want to support it. But anyway, we'll pretend it isn't there. But yeah. We've got, this is our destination there. It's not that far away. Actually, I say it's in Kalmar. I thought it was in Kalmar. Well, it's close. It's extremely close. I think that's the reason why I've selected it. It's not because it's there. I think it was because it was the only job that could get me kind of close. 205 miles left. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, right, okay, let's get back in the truck. We need to reverse it up because I parked in a lay-by and disconnected it. And I think it's only because I wasn't really close enough to the pavement. But before I do that, I'm gonna have a quick sup of the old coffee. Keep the caffeine levels high. Oh, that's actually a very good cup of coffee. Nice and sweet. Nearly choked on it. Right, there's our load though. So we're going to do the actual reversing. So right in the middle there, we've got our horseshoe-shaped thing. Underneath there, we have a little dangling down pin, and basically we have to hit the two things together to lock it all in. It obviously was raining when I went to sleep because the windscreen wiper was going. Right, okay, let's put this in reverse. He says, going through here. Lots of traffic. Let's just reverse this in here. Obviously got my somebody had their beacon on, and he slides it in nicely. Just slid it in there, just beautifully slipped it in. It was all good, nice and forget the sexual connotations that go with all that. But yeah, we've put that in there. Are the lights on? Yeah, they are. Just a bit dull. Just a bit dull. Okay, so let's go. 426 kilometres we've got to go. Watching my mirrors now. This is going to be interesting getting out of here. Come on, let me out. Yeah, I think we're clear. Yeah, we are. We're clear. So 25 kilometres now. So if you look down the bottom right-hand column, we've got a GPS. We've got the speed, 31 kilometres an hour. We've got the gear we're in, which is automatic 12. We have the damage to the truck, which is minimal, because although I smashed it into a few things, I haven't really done any damage yet. Then we've got the diesel on board, our truck juice. If you want to call it that. Remember, this goes back to Diggerland. In Diggerland, which is a place where you can go and drive diggers, interestingly enough, like full machinery. Diggerland has what they call beside it, the diesel is called Digger Juice, which I quite like. So we got truck juice, or truck. I'm trying to think of a good word to go with truck juice. Doesn't really work, does it? We need something else. Anyway, then we've got the bed that slowly goes blue and then finally goes red, and then we scream a lot. And thankfully, I managed to time it perfectly with the last episode. My luck is going to run out at some point with these red beds. When it goes red and you fall asleep at the wheel, which is really bad news. Obviously, falling asleep at the wheel is always a bad thing. Then we've got the envelope, which is really underused. It just basically gives you early parts of the game, tells you what whether or not you know how to use the bank, how to buy things, and how to find missions and things like that, and then that's it. That's all you get really from it. It's really disappointing that's kind of the whole thing to it. Then we've got the time, which is 1:11 a.m. And then we've got the little arrow below, which is basically the little arrow, the little red flag below, which is our sort of time that we're going to get in. We're going to get 7:30 a.m. on Monday, which isn't far away. This is now. Oh God, I'm swerving on the road. 7:30 a.m. We've got 397 kilometers to go. 6 hours and 14 minutes. It is, if you're on it right now, it is a bank holiday weekend in the United Kingdom. Even the supermarkets are shut today. It's the only one that they're kind of shut for Christmas equivalent of. I suspect they're going to shut. I mean, I don't know if you're not up on these things. The new king of England will be crowned in May. He's got a coronation coming up, and there's an additional day off then as well. I suspect, as a mark of respect, the supermarkets will be closed that day. It will be probably shutting the country down for that whole thing. And his partner Camilla becomes Queen Camilla, which doesn't really have a ring to it, if you ask me. I thought they were allowed to change the names. I think that was the part of the rules in the British Isles, that you could change your kingly name. But he's sticking with Charles III, which is fine. And she's going to be Queen Camilla. At the moment, she's the king's consort because she's his second wife in theory. So, and she's been previously married, so she can't really be. There's all kinds of obligations and weirdness that goes with being in the royal family. I kind of like it in a strange way, because it does bring a bit of tourism to the UK, and although you could say they cost taxpayers money, that's true, but they do bring in probably more money than they actually cost us. So on the scale of things, it's probably not necessarily a bad thing. They're a tourist attraction. If you think of them as a tourist attraction, that's not a bad thing. Look at that bridge. I'm loving that bridge. That's so cool. That's a cool bridge, but unfortunately it's pitch black, so we can't see anything. Well, it's not quite pitch black, actually, because the one thing's lovely about the Scandinavian countries is it's quite sunny, if that makes sense. It's quite a sunny sort of experience in the whole thing. Oh, just gently rolling through. Lovely. I'm just getting a bit of speed up now. Lot of tonnage we're carrying at the moment. Lot of tonnage. I've quite enjoyed this run, to be honest with you. Even if I haven't taken it wide enough. I'm really stupid when it comes to going wide. If you watch this week's American Truck Simulator, you'll see me taking the roads really, really wide, because I take a very large load, and it's quite a good run, actually. I quite enjoyed that one. That was a lot of fun. I did that one, and I quite enjoyed that one. I was going to do Bus Simulator this week, but we're going to save it because I was naughty. I did two bus simulators in a row, so I kind of want to wait for another one. But I'm quite excited because I have a feeling, a very good feeling, that we might actually manage to I'm going to turn the cruise control off now and let it. Whoa! What are you doing? Cruise control off a bit. Bus Simulator, we're very close to finishing that mission finally, and I'm hoping it's going to open up another area. So we've been back on the buses, as they were on the buses. Classic 60s, 70s and 80s, I think, on the buses. It was TV series as well. Never really watched it, I'll be honest. I watched the Carry On movies, but didn't watch it on the buses. not one of those programs that I really got to see. But didn't they have a carry-on trucks? I think they did, didn't they? There was actually a carry. I'm sure there was. But their trucks were like the what you would call a 7.5 ton nowadays. So they're not quite the trucks that are like these that we're playing in right now. It's a shame it's dark though. It's not very good. I hate travelling at night, but it's needs must. And we've got a delivery to make, so you know, we've got things to do. I'm just easing off a little bit and locking it in at 70. The trucks have adaptive cruise control. I think I asked this. Basically, it's got a radar in front that measures how far you are from something. I've just learned this, by the way. This is the reason I've mentioned it probably in 2 videos now. If you're watching both the truck things, I do apologise for overlapping between the two.
Immer geradeaus.
Just coming home, I was going off to work today, and I spotted that the M6 was closed. It was closed at not closed. It was delayed at a junction that I was going to come off. So I thought, all right, okay, I will take the A roads. I'll go the back way via the A roads. I made the biggest mistake ever. All the locals did exactly the same thing, and the resulting effect was 45-minute wait in a tiny little town. I've never waited 45 minutes to go through a town before, but 45 minutes, I could see the motorway backed up for miles, and I'm just decelerating here without any particular reason. I need to come over. Yeah, backed up for miles, and me through the town backed up for miles. I bet all the locals were absolutely devastated by it. But the hilarious bit is that I knew the town better than obviously other people's GPSs did, and their GPSs were taking them right through the town centre, which is mostly pedestrianised and single lanes. There's no way to overtake. There's no real way to get any speed up, and their silly GPSs were taking them right through the centre of it. And so I was catching them as they were coming out the other side of this roundabout. And it just made me laugh because I realised that obviously the GPS had gone with it's the shortest route. Yes, it might have been the shortest route, but we're only talking by about 100 metres. But because of that 100 metres, the GPS was sending them the completely wrong way. So yeah, and when I got to the motorway junction itself and crossed it, which was fine once I got across it, I could see the everybody being funneled off at that particular junction to go the back way. What a nightmare that must have been. A horrible thing to be done, because it's right in the middle of the Lake District where this crash had happened, and it had blocked all 3 lanes on the southbound and 3 lanes on the northbound. I still haven't quite worked out what actually happened, but I'm going to assume serious if you literally shut an entire motorway and send people via the A roads, which by the way aren't the best around this kind of area. So yeah, it was a bit rough. I'll be honest, it was a bit rough. It was a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, it was a long wait, to be honest with you. So I was forced to visit Greg's on the way in and get a cup of coffee and some chocolate biscuits and cookies for the office. Well, I got Easter ones actually. I got Easter bunnies. They had Easter bunnies, chocolate-y Easter bunnies. Are quite nice actually, to be honest with you. I had one. Can't beat a bit of chocolate Easter bunny. Very nice. So had Easter bunnies, chocolate Easter bunnies for the office when I finally got in. But a journey that should have taken about an hour ended up being nearly 2.5, which is really quite rough. Especially as you could see your destination. It's one of those scenarios where you can see where you want to be, but you can't get to what you want to be. And everybody struggling to get on and off, and because of course it was all these GPSs everybody's following, there's a bit of action on the other side of the road, so we've been pulled over. Everybody been sort of pulled over. The funny bit was when I got to the motorway junction, I was surrounded on both sides by sort of trucks like the one in front of us here, just surrounded on both sides. So I kind of was sped off a little bit more because they couldn't actually keep up with me. So I sped off a little bit more so that I wasn't squished between them. I nearly got squished the other day though. That happened as well. It was a very tight single track road. I let the truck come up the single track road, but I was at the top of it, and then when he turned across me, I realised that if I didn't move a little bit, it was going to take the front of my car off. So I shuffled over a bit further onto the grass and things like that. It was close. I'll be honest, it was close. I thought for a minute that I was going to be meat, but I was not. It was all good. GPS down here. The sun is coming up. We have got sun. Oh God, what a place to choose to go outside the truck. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. The sun is coming up now. I'm gonna take more of the road because I deserve it. I deserve it. Don't take any signs out. Love the thing I love about these articulated lorries is that motion. You know, that kind of motion of going round things. I think it's really cool. Love the attention to detail with them. The sort of the grassy stuff, dry grass growing up underneath the bridges and stuff like that. I love that attention to detail from this game. Right, 3 hours and 20 minutes to go. Oh God, they can do that as well. We're meant to stop. Look, there's like a stopping bit. It's such a weird road thingy. Saw more of those Turner's trucks. You know, I was talking about the Turner's truck with the orange and the sort of the 3 levels of orange. Kind of like those. I'm kind of impressed by the look of them. I ran into a few. Well, not ran into a few. I was about 4 of them past today. It was amazing. It's kind of cool. No, unfortunately, no trains. So, but those Turner's trucks with the those sort of level on there. I also noticed one said McIntyre on it as well. I think it was same colours. I'm gonna guess it was a company merger. So unless it's McIntyre Turner, I'm gonna assume it's something like that. But I saw a couple of those. They were kind of cool to see. Quite enjoyed that. I can hear my son in the kitchen. He's helping himself to some jelly beans. Jelly beans are good, but hopefully not too many jelly beans. Just the right amount of jelly beans. Just a packet to himself. I'm going to come across. You can just steer there. There's nice stopping plates here. Oh, whoa! What happened there? Why do they do that? What is with them? Let's have some F3 action. I do need to buy a GPS, by the way. Definitely need a GPS. A GPS is a thing that we need. Nice bit of truck action as we go through here. Just gliding on through. Still plenty of diesel though, more than I thought there would be. Nice solid controls in the machine, in the vehicle as well. Bit of aircon. There we go. 175 kilometers. Beautiful. Lovely day. I hope you've got a weekend off and you're allowed to sort of relax. It would be nice for everybody. We could all get a bit of relaxing time. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's nothing nicer than a little bit of a break if you can have it, and just spend a bit of time for yourself. Watch a video on people driving trucks. That's the way to go, I think. You know, there's a way to go. I'm followed on Twitter now by an actual truck driver. I feel kind of honoured, realistically, that an actual truck driver follows me. I've never driven a truck. Still want to drive a truck though. Must be a driving experience you can do where you can drive a truck. I think I quite like to at this point. Yeah, no, I definitely would like to. Don't think there's any question about that. I definitely think I would like to drive a truck. I think a truck driving experience would be quite cool. I wonder if you can do one. There must be one somewhere. I tell you what, that would be a video in itself, wouldn't it? If I could do a truck driving experience, I'm doing it for real. Hopefully, I wouldn't do it as badly as I do in the videos that I film here. That could be a bad thing. But a truck driving experience, all the same, would be very nice. Okay, gently moving through. I really like this game. Love the water over there, by the way. Big fan of the water. Okay. Why pull over that way on this side, but pull over the other? Oh, I don't know. So confusing. 5:12 a.m. The sun is well and truly on its way up. We are enjoying the Swedish countryside, cutting across it. We've been this way before because the road is yellow in the GPS in the bottom right hand corner. So we have been here before, but it doesn't mean that we can't enjoy the freshness of the countryside. I wonder if they have as much rain as we do in the United Kingdom.
Immer geradeaus.
I mean, we're interested to know if they're kind of suffering with the same levels of... Oh, they must have as much rain. They definitely have snow, but I don't know if they have as much rain as we do. We're it's strangely tropical in a not in tropical sense. It's just moist, isn't it? A British thing to discuss the weather. It's always the same as well, though. When you discuss the weather, it's like wet. Or when we have like a day of snow, that's our big thing. But a day of snow. I mean, I literally can count on one hand the day of snow we've had a few days where it snowed where I live, but there was one day where I was proper 4x4 in it in the car coming home. I was kind of I felt pretty dangerous, I'll be honest. But there was only one day like that, one day, and the very next day there was beautiful sunshine and you know. Sort of snow-topped mountains. It was absolutely wonderful. Yes, Helga, I would like to Helsviknicht, or whatever she said. Something similar. Helsviknicht. Which basically means turn to the right. Turn to the right, you big lug. Those are exact words. Don't make me say it twice, she says. Yeah. Now, I think I get the right of way here. Hopefully. Yes. And round we go. The truck train has gone. Yeah, I do. I think I get the right of way. I think those off lamps, because I think it's because of the weather. I think it's because of snow. I think because those off ramps are slippery and they go the way they go, that you have to. Oh God!
Dann Ausfahrt rechts nehmen.
What's going on? What's going on? Well, he's only blocking that bit. Look, I can still go around him.
Ausfahrt rechts.
I'm still going around him. He's only blocking that bit. Ha! Not taking that. Not taking no for an answer there. You're only blocking that one part. This could be a mistake, but we'll see in a second. Yeah, he was only blocking that bit. He isn't blocking any of this. This isn't blocked. This isn't stopping me. 1 hour and 37 minutes to go game time wise. No, it's nothing. There's nothing here to stop me. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, he was only stopping what? Look there as well. Look, he's stopping down there as well. Oh, hang on. But that truck's gone past. Oh, well, whatever it is. Oops. I'll pull in. I'm going to press F. Whatever it... Well, yeah, I know they expect it soon. Well, there's two fire engines, but nothing's really going on. Oh, there's a car. Is that a broken down car? Oh, that's a car on its roof. They're looking very somber. Look. Let's see if we can get a picture for the thing. I always surprises me the level of detail this is. Going in. It's actually flipped over. Look. I'm not sure whether or not this is going to be I'll be able to get the picture that's there, but yeah, that's not good, is it? There's a police car as well. Yeah. There you go. Stop doing that. Yeah, that's the reason why we weren't meant to go that way. But I would have said that that would have been more sensible to put the police at the top of there while they were dealing with that. And as you can see, the fire brigade were really into it. They were doing their job properly. They were just kicking their shoes and looking at the wreck. Yeah, they weren't doing a job there, were they? The computerized version of the NPCs. That was proper rubbernecking, by the way. I think that was me watching the carnage. That was a bit wrong, wasn't it? It always surprises me. But I think that's probably the first time I've ever seen one that skidded over on the roof. To be honest with you, flipped over. I'm assuming it happens all the time on the World of Trucks Online. I've never played the World of Trucks Online. I do. I don't know. It's one of those things. I remember playing Truck and Logistics Simulator and getting a bit griefed at one point. I had to turn off the crash detection because they were busy griefing me, which is really unnecessary because all I wanted to do was deliver my load in Truck and Logistics Simulator. It's kind of cool that way. I noticed that they're doing okay, realistically, Truck and Logistics Simulator. I'm going to give them bonus points for surviving the initial sort of out of the gate sort of providing a game kind of thing. They definitely got their game assets from a pack, though. It's one of those things. It's definitely a pack of assets that they've used to do it. But yeah, you got to give them kudos for making it that far. I mean, if you've ever wanted to watch it, it's on my channel. I did start a second season of it. That was actually new for me. Driving offence, properly driving offence there. I don't know how fast I was going over the speed limit. Too much. Yeah, proper driving offence. But yeah, it was quite fun. I quite enjoyed it. But I found like lots of games to do, like driving underwater and stuff like that, which is really silly. Driving underwater and jumping off things and going too fast with cars and all this kind of stuff. It was quite fun and it's quite silly at the same time. And I also found games to flip cars over and other bits and pieces. The physics were one of the best part about the game. The jumping off the highest cliff was a must. And as I say, it was quite entertaining. I quite liked it, and I quite enjoyed playing it when I was on it. It's been a while though since I've gone back to it, and as I say, kind of want to play online, but at the same time I kind of don't. It's very much that griefing situation that I don't really like, because I'm not a big fan of that. That's what they all do, don't they? I think that's what online games are for. It's for children to smash things up that they shouldn't be smashing up, and games that they shouldn't be playing. God, I sounded old there, didn't I? Sounded like some kind of I don't know, politician with an axe to grind about video games for children. Did you see that one with Winnie the Pooh in it? Mind you, to be fair, there's a horror movie for Winnie the Pooh, isn't there, at the moment? I can't even believe that that's a thing. I might have to try that, actually. I'll be honest. I might have to try that. Look at those lights. Sort of corrugated. You know what? They wouldn't take much to push one of those over, I wouldn't think. And concrete blocks. Off-grid lighting, maybe. It's a possibility, I guess. Here we go. We're almost at our destination. Almost at our destination. I've just got a bit of speed up here. Hopefully I can get across before this car turns up. Or that truck. That truck can stay there. Looking in the mirrors. Always looking in the mirrors. Coming across. Lots of traffic here. Traffic density set at 3. The instructions are below if you want to do that. That was a suggestion from Bobster. The old coupling and advanced coupling, a suggestion from Mark Middleton, and Hatman with his suggestion to reduce some of the the traffic sort of accidents, and there's like events on the road, and you can reduce that slightly. So I went from the 50% that's set up by default down to about 40%. The whole looking around the cab. That's kind of suggested by Bobster as a way to do that. Some good stuff, by the way, guys. Really, really good. So thank you very much. They did certainly they've certainly kept me entertained and certainly given me kind of purpose and direction with it. It's still I still feel sort of a thankful somebody watched enough of it to say please do some more, which is really nice actually. I do like that. It's really good indeed. Finnish tyres. I think they're tyres from Finland. We like a bit of that. Right, traffic lights. And then across the road. Oh, he's stopped. Come on then, in your Volvo. Come on. Oh my gosh. There's nice mats down there actually. Little door latches and stuff like that on there. Look at that, little door latches. There's my bag for my hold all with all my bits and pieces in it. Of course the lights have stopped now and I'll have to wait for the next time round to go out here, and he's just driven across like a lunatic. I thought he was trying to turn to the left there, but no, not at all. I will come across and hopefully I can get across this road and get to my destination. I'll just have to drive in though here because of course that's a Ford, looks like a Ford Mondeo, that does. It's a good old actually, you know something, I got passed by one of them the other day, full tilt he was going, or passed me on double white lines and then over hashed lines. It was completely unnecessary, as I wasn't going slowly. I was doing the speed limit, and yeah, he decided that the speed limit was not good enough. Well, I'm gonna go this way. Just what are you doing? Don't do that. Oh, there's two signs there. I've split them both. They're both smashed. They're both meat. Oh no, we're good. That's good. Yeah, that's excellent. If you're going to take down signs, I highly recommend taking them two at a time because it saves the council time because they can do both and then they don't just have to do one. That was very poor. Sorry about that. That was me. I got overexcited there. I think because I was outside of the cab, I didn't turn at the right place. Right. Okay. Here we are. Deck transport or whatever it's called. Deckard transport. Just be careful how you pronounce that. Don't you be looking at your watch. It's only 8 AM. I'm going to guess that it's going to be right in front of me, by the way, that I need to park. Let me guess. Oh, no, it's around the side. Oh, let's go for it, then. So the loading area is around the back here. Let's get in here. There we go. Proceed to unloading area. I will be proceeding at a pace. There we go. And through we go. And chucking the line above. You can see the mirror at the top. I love that big mirror. It's fantastic. Look, you can see where we're going. Boom. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. It's straight enough. You could probably, to be fair, if this wasn't here, you'd pull forward a little bit further, and then you'd be able to, you'd be straight. You wouldn't, and to be fair, you'd still have space to get a truck in and out with, even with a few more paces forward. But anyway, let's press T for trailer, and let the little legs go down. The legs go down, and the old air hoses come off. And let's see what we've got. Oh wow, let's see, decent points there. Getting close to being another level of elite. Level 39 would be good. 57,000. Beautiful addition to the sort of cash-wise. Let's see if we can find somewhere to stay, and then we'll the view will be to do something. That's the one there. Oh, you can buy one there. I did suggest I did one, but is that close enough to a lot of things to get to generate cash? It's tempting because there's quite a lot of businesses there to actually buy the garage there. I'll tell you what, I'll stop for the moment here, and then once I've stopped there, I will. Why does that say 8 trip distance? 8 trip time 1 minute. Trip distance 831. Oh, meters. I thought it said miles. Oh my gosh. For a minute there, I thought that was miles. It's not. It's 800 and something meters. Right. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get ourselves. Well, to be fair, the bed's almost full again, but I think we'll probably sleep twice here and sort of sleep over for the night. I think it's not like 9.4 million pounds is not going to sustain me as an individual for a little bit. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Oh no, it's not. It's on the other side of the road. That's fine. I thought for a minute that we were.
Biege nach rechts ab.
There we go. I think I just clipped the curb there. Yeah, I definitely clipped the curb. Oh, this looks like a nice place to stay. Cross the road from Nor Food, so we can pop to the supermarket and fill up the bag with goodies. So for the journey, some sweets and stuff like that, some coffee. Fantastic stuff. Right, lovely. Oh, look, it's nice. It's actually really nice. Let's have a little look before we sleep for the night. Yeah, it looks nice that. I quite like that. Anywhere to go for a wander. It's like a wood over the back there, a little industrial estate over the back. I bet they can go for a little wander over there. More industrial estates. More industrial. The Nor Food. I think there's some stuff in towards the town centre there. There's a little information board here. Look, it says, "Do not play with electricity." See that? Look there. Do not touch the electricity with your hands. I can imagine that's a very bad thing. Yeah, it looks quite nice, that, actually. I'm quite looking forward to spending the night there. So anyway, let's push the button. Let's have a quick sleep. It's probably going to be a little 12 o'clock at night when it wakes up. No, middle of the afternoon. That might work, actually, as our next sort of journey time. I'm going to go with that, and we'll drive into the night. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Generic Demon. Thank you for watching. I know it was a short one, but I promise I'll be back with a large one next week. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.